Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Please. Please stop.
Baba, no.
You are not Igbo now.
I love you. I love you. You know me and you don't we go way.
I know, but please stop. Stop. You are not Igbo.
No.
If you tell me, if you ask me, if you ask what is the situation, so that we Igbos will tell you the situation.
Oh yeah, make we hear Igbos.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen, I know what you did is bad. You know, everybody chop. They chop. You chop before. When I know you for how many years? You chop. When you chop, your former wife anger. You know that now. Me and you the neighbor full time. Finally, it cost wahala. It come out. You understand what I'm saying? So you chop. The thing who come. But as Igbo man, to that boy to be that your son, he must go and do traditional thing. This is nothing to do with this or that. If you don't do and the boy will be a bastard don't come. That is the Igbo way.
But the woman no be Igbo. The woman na Edo.
What I'm saying, for that boy to be your son, you must go there and do this, the normal thing Igbo men supposed to do. We are Igbos. We are traditional Igbo people. So when you don't do what he do, he's supposed to do the necessary things. If you don't do and the boy must be a basket don't come. But that's how he's supposed to be. So making anybody they kill you, they do this, you do this, you do that. As Igbo man, no, this is a traditional. Anything, listen, I'm honest to you. You don't cheat, yes. But the rules and regulation is what did you go fit do? Make it it's not like all these younger generations where they born 20, 30 because they are yellow bad there. But for example, Flavor Mali all of every of his baby mother, he married them. Do you understand? So that all of them will answer Okoye. That is how traditional is. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
Make we discuss this matter because I like the angle where you are coming from now. You
yes,
these things because
the angle is when you have a baby as a kid outside the Yamatura, you must go and do the necessary things as a culture, as Igbo man, so that son or daughter will bear your name. That's how we brought up. That's where I come from. I'm Anambra State.
This thing where you talk,
yes.
Why you talk and 3 days ago? Because if you had come and explained this, that this is what he did, though, this thing where you talk, now yes. You just calm down small for y'all. I swear to God, Paulo, this thing where you talk, you suppose don't do it 5 days ago. Because we just they believe, say, you just break the heart of your wife of 17 years.
No, you not break it. Listen. But the brother said that. You can say the brother. Listen, nobody is happy what, but we have temptation. You yourself, temptation. No, they with you know what thing happened. Me and you know well.
Temptation just leave me.
And yes, you don't marry now. But when there's the time you come my house, me and you go cry together. Waiting the worry, you know how it be now. Not me now, my baby. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying what we did is fantastic, but make nobody kill this man. The guy is a gentleman, but circumstances beyond his control. They understand what I'm saying? Everybody do things, but this time it's not easy now. It's not easy for him. No, seriously, because people are just jumping up and down.
Make I tell you this thing,
Yeah.
There's one thing you lack, and that is what we need from our leaders now. It is called emotional intelligence. if Yul or Yol, I don't know what in name with the pronunciation. If
yeah, Yul or Yol, yeah, whatever it is, yes.
Or no, why you no manage him? Because if you had packaged it, he will not come and be begging for presidential form now. Now he'll be coming. I'm sorry, guys, I made a mistake. Explaining himself instead of him to come and swell and give us.
No, it's not a swell. He has apologized the people he's supposed to apologize. Listen to me. If he didn't do it the way he did it, the blogs will carry, because even one of the blogs don't put his name and say something, because he went and do traditional thing he's supposed to do to claim his son. When he find out that that son belongs to him, he will go and he need to claim it as Igbo man. Like some Igbos married 30 wives. One of the Igwe of former chief of Igwe of Nim, or one town in there. He married 54 wives, and every of them are fine. That's their tradition. You must go and do the diaries you're supposed to do as an Igbo man. Do you understand what I'm saying? The generation of, if he didn't do that, he's another different wahala for himself. So it's something that you know, he don't know how to treat. He cannot treat it. You leave your son outside the.
But as a president, we need someone who can manage crisis. He has shown us that he cannot manage crisis.
No, this one is nothing to do with crisis freeze. I don't know why you are making this.
Where we are coming from, this present government that cannot manage crisis, we want to enter another government that cannot manage crisis. Now, small.
Listen, I know this man for so long, and he's my, you know, is a very big ambassador to me as well. He's a very good man, but beyond, listen, even in the Bible, there's which one that a girl cut the whole head. I can't remember. You know, people make mistakes. Woman, you know, when you are doing this movie, they do, you know, there's a lot of things. You sleep in the night. Maybe you are in a bad mood. Something can happen. I'm a human being. Every of us make mistakes. I'm not even saying what he did is fine. I know the wife well, and I love the wife. But the mistake don't happen. What do we go do? Do you understand what I'm saying? Is a child. Is a child. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's nothing else we can do about it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oluchi na Igbo girl. You know, say me, I know be Igbo. My wife,
hello, Oluchi.
Hello, Oluchi. Yes. So from an Igbo perspective, I'm beginning to understand a new twist to this matter that you could have managed better by informing us that, look, for me to be able to bring my son so that my son can actually be my son, I have to marry his traditionally.
Yes.
As an
100%.
Okay. As an what part of Igbo land are you from?
Hello?
Yeah, Oluchi, what part of Igbo land are you from?
Okay, I'm Imo and married to Anambra. Okay, I'm actually from a polygamous family. Yes.
All right.
Yes, and I'm privileged to come from Imo State, married to Anambra, so I'm full Igbo. Hello?
I'm waiting for Paul to tell us what part of Igbo.
So in Anambra State, for you to claim anybody you born, you must do the traditional. I'm not saying married, wedding married or something, but you go pay small. That son or daughter will bear your name fully. That's the way it's supposed to be. And the way I understand it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe it's not the way a body state is, or it's not the way Imo State. But for me, from Anambra State, for you to that your son to answer your name, you must go and do a tradition or something to bring that the son back home. That's what the way.
Yes, sir. That's the point. That's what I wanted to correct you about when you said, "Oh, he must marry the mothers." No, if you have a son, you do the tradition. There's some things you need to do. Accept your son as your own. Then your kinsmen know that this is your son officially, and he will bear your name. But you must not marry the mother for that to happen.
It is not marry the mother, but he will do tradition. No. He will do a tradition. I wish we can find a good Anambra State person here. And the older person. If you can find the older person, but I know you will pay a diary
to be from a royal family. So I know this is both ways, my maternal, paternal, royal family. Do you understand? I know these traditions very well. My husband is Anambra, I'm Igbo. So when you were talking before, you were insinuating that he has to marry the wife. You understand? Before
the way it works, so the way whatever diary it is to marry the wife now in the tradition. But to you
don't have to pay you don't have to pay the woman's dowry. No, there's a separate tradition. What you have to do, I don't know how to, but you're not marrying the wife. But now is out telling us that's his second wife, so he has gone ahead to marry the wife. Once you do that tradition, accept your son as a man. You're living. You accept your son. Your kinsmen accept him as family, as your own. You must not marry the mother for that to happen. You must not pay the dowry or marry the woman for that to happen.
Hold on. She Fine Baby is a doctor in the US. She's also from Anambra. She's confirming what Paul said. She's confirming it that it is true. So we need Anambra people here. Hold on. We also have Chidov. Chidov is a lawyer in America. She's also, I think, from Anambra State. If I'm correct.
I am 100% sure.
No,
because it has happened to my son. Listen, I'm 100% sure.
You must not marry the woman for your son to be accepted. Once, as a man, you are alive, you accept the son. You must. Yes, you must not marry. You must not marry the mother.
Daddy,
but you do the tradition, accept your son, and your kinsmen recognize your son as your own. That's it. You must not marry the woman for that to happen.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Sorry.
Just want to bring Chi Fine Babe. Chi Fine Babe is a doctor, and she's also Igbo. So I want to hear her opinion. All right, Chi Fine Babe, Dr. Chi Fine Babe, how are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Very well, thank you. Chi Fine Babe, a US-based doctor.
Chi Fine Babe, because I want to hear this because I'm Anambra State.
Okay.
Because the way I believe.
Okay, let me say something. My mother is here with me. She's 90 years old. My mother-in-law is here with me. She is 84 years old.
Okay.
I am from Anambra State, married Anambra. My husband is a lawyer.
Okay.
To say the truth, Paulo, you are right. For you to claim a son, I am Anambra State, born and raised. For you to claim any child, not even a son, you must have to do dowry on the mother's head before you can marry, before you can claim that son. This is typical Anambra. This is typical Anambra tradition.
Yes,
it is done in the old time. And it is same because if you can I finish, please? Can I finish, please? Let's be civil here.
Yes.
Before if you have a son, let's say I have a son for my husband. Let's say we are dating and I'm pregnant and I have a child. For him to claim that child, he must do dowry on my head, and the dowry means you are automatically a wife. Freeze,
100%.
I had to run because if my mother is awake, I should have, bring her here for her to tell you exactly the Anambra, but she's sleeping. And she's 90 years old. And she was born a heathen before she converted to Christianity. So she knows tradition very well. I'm talking from the point of view that I am Anambra, married Anambra, grew up in Anambra State. I'm a typical Igbo, and proud to be. God bless you. I have to run.
Thank you so much. I listen, as an Anambra person, Anambra full Anambra, the tradition in Anambra State, if you didn't take that son or didn't do anything on that son, where we never claimed that son, he must go and do diary for that woman to claim that name, and the name will be after. Even Davido, I went to Davido's house. I said to Davido, no matter what you are doing, no, Chioma, Ifeanyi, you must claim that son. You must come and do diary and claim that son. This is our tradition.
Sorry, Paulo.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm in California. I don't feel very well. I had a booster and I feel sick.
Oh, sorry for that. Sorry. Oh,
that's
sorry.
why I'm covering up. But I'm going to listen to this. Okay. The issue here, I think that the freeze, we're just missing the whole point. The issue is not whether you or you're married a second wife. The issue here is the respect. You see, the thing is this though, that woman at home, how was she treated? Because if Paulo will set things right, the news on the street is that the first wife was relegated.
No! This is what you guys are hearing on the... This is what you guys are hearing on social media. It's nothing to do with that.
Paulo, can I finish?
Okay.
Now, the thing is this though. So when things like this happen, people are entitled to marry 20 wives if they want to. However, you have to respect the one that started with you. Now, the news out there is that, first of all, the father is not in support. And then the brother put something out there. So now, Paulo, you tell us, are we, the online in-laws, are we... Is it,
I love the way you call it. I love the way you call it in online laws. Listen, a man that did wrong has already know that he's not. Listen, what happened internally inside Yuel's house is real, and the family and the wife. But the situation has done. Listen, the situation is beyond. The baby is out already. This son, there's nothing else Yuel can do as a man, not to go and claim his son. When he find out the whole situation, he don't have any other choice. The only thing he can do is to claim the son. And the only way he can claim the son and the son to be...
He can do that without marrying the wife.
No. It's not in Anambra State. It's not in Anambra State. In Anambra State, see how what the woman said. In Anambra State, you must go and pay a diary to the yes.
To me, Anambra, Nnewi, Otolo, Opuno. So now I'm telling you from authority point. When you have a son, my father-in-law was a polygamist. He's dead. We have kids that were born outside the wedlock. Listen to me. He brought them to the family and introduced them before he died. And we boys. They are all his sons. So this tradition of if you don't marry the woman, if you don't marry the man, that is, let me not say bull crap, because I'm a very gentle woman. Now let's say this. I am not, see, a child is born. No child, and I just calling a child a bastard or something. No child has to be born. Every child is a legitimate child. So if you has accepted, go look, this is my son. Oh, his name is somebody Dochie. No human, the right man, whether tradition or not, we say that child doesn't belong to you. So you see this thing when sometimes we say tradition when it suits us. Have you thought of the tradition when your mothers were head of households in Igbo land? The mothers were the ones that said what to do before Igbo came. You see, when you talk of tradition, we talk of the tradition that suits us.
No.
Right.
No, I think because you're in America, that's why you're talking like that. As a typical Anambra State man.
Even if it's not your husband's zone, you have a child as a married woman, you know automatically is your wife, is your husband's zone.
That the freeze one
is going to go with that tradition too.
Everybody, hold on. Sorry. The 90-year-old grandmother of Chief Fine Babies are awake. So I'm going to take you off briefly, or let me take off Oluchi, and bring her on. Let us hear from our grandmother. Then we can
Hope is in Anambra. Hope is Anambra woman. No be Igbo State, Ebonyi State. Typical Anambra. All this English.
Oluchi, my love, thank you so much. That was so awesome. Chief Fine Babe, where are you? Okay, so I'm Fine Babe now.
What I'm saying is, as far as Anambra State, I'm good to hear.
All right, Fine Babe is back.
Okay. You see, this is Mama.
Mama, get email.
Okay. Ọtụba mmadụ ime n'ilo onye nwa anwa ọnwụ ya ka ọ bụ mbanụ.
Thank you. Kilo making it your mama until
wait. You see that? I just want
to. Okay. But to say ya obo no onye ahụ ejemego that's one awful. If he don't claim to be his son, yes. Yes.
Okay. Did you hear?
I'm right.
Did you hear that?
We heard. Explain what Mama said. Explain what Mama said.
I just asked my my mother-in-law, 84 years old.
Okay.
I asked her if my husband, impregnates another woman. Is that baby his baby? Can he claim the baby? She said no. I said, but if he pays dowry on her head, is that baby his? My mother-in-law said yes.
100%.
Okay.
So I really have to go because I woke up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
so much. You have brought a lot of clarity.
Please find the Anambra State. Find the Anambra State old man here. Let them find the Anambra State old man here, and let them speak on your behalf as well.
Paulo,
yes.
Let me tell you the truth. I'm telling you what works now. Listen, forget about this, your tradition of going to make money. You see, any man, as you are now, if you have a son and you claim that son when you are alive, forget about it. Even in Anambra, I'm telling you the one that has happened recently. That man is not married to the woman, but he claimed the son when he's alive. He brought the son to his Emona in Newi. At least Newi.
How do you claim the son? I want to ask you that simple question. How do you claim the son?
The man.
How do you claim the son? So you just go to the woman's house and claim the son?
Yes,
you must pay diary. You must do something to claim the son. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, listen. Maybe there are other traditional things, but I'm telling you that man wasn't married to the woman. I'm telling you. But he did. Maybe there are other cleansing things that they did, but he brought the son to Umuna and claimed the son when he was alive. This is my son.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You must listen. Diary will not. I don't know even you will carry more than 10 people or 3 people go to the woman. I don't know, but what I'm saying, there must be something you will do.
A cleansing. That's what they call it. Cleansing.
People.
Go ahead, honey.
One who's from royal family here waiting, but in the meantime, Samaria Igbo.
Yes, Daddy Priest. Good morning.
Good morning. What part of Igbo land are you from?
Imo, Ikedur.
Okay. Igbo State is different.
Okay, let us even hear you. What is your take on the matter?
Okay. The thing is this, like everyone else is saying, usually in the Igbo culture, if you have a child out of wedlock, you can't claim that child till dowry.
Thank you.
It's only when paid that you can say, okay, that child belongs to you. Usually, if you have if you impregnate a woman without paying her dowry,
yes,
that child is yours just by merely saying that child is yours. But should anything go wrong in the case of, you can't just say that child is yours till you pay the dowry. The parents will not agree.
Okay.
So for instance, let me imagine I got you pregnant, Samaria, and people, your child will not answer my name until I pay your dowry.
The child wouldn't even allow this. The child wouldn't even be allowed to go to you. The
yes.
child belongs to the family of the woman.
if listen, please, let me give you a simple example. If you didn't pay that and I have money, and you come and pregnant my daughter, and he quiet and he became big boy, they do what they do, you know, and he say that is my daughter, that child will bear my name till you pay the diary. The one that you will be having issues is if the woman is poor or their family is poor, they are taking liberties. But if now a rich daughter you pregnant, and you must come and do diary to claim the name of that son or daughter.
You have to do some cleansing.
You must.
Because, you have to do some
You call it cleansing, but we call it tradition. In a traditional way,
yeah,
cleansing is done. You must put a collar. You must drop a collar or whatever loose allegation on those tradition we must make before you claim.
But
and that song will bear your son. That song you bear your son. And that's what Edochie did. He claimed that name and he make this. That's why he announced it. His name is this Edochie. If he didn't do it, he must not answer that name.
Hi.
All right. Hi. Good afternoon. Are you Igbo also? First of all, we are bringing only Igbos who understand. In fact, we are bringing only Anambra.
Oh, I'm not from Anambra, but I'm from Araki.
But he can talk. No problem. Ouchie. Okay. Let's hear your perspective.
Yeah, like if a man pregnants a woman outside wedlock, the family of the woman claims that child.
Okay. Wow, her internet, the family claims the child. That's where we are right now. Anybody who wants to be in the live, send me requests. I can't invite you if you are commenting. Send the request. It's from request I can invite you. Sadly, we lost.
No problem.
No problem. But we'll bring other people. So, Paulo, you were right. And it brought, you see, a lot of people don't know who.
That's why when you are harassing you since I look at you, I wanted to call you and scatter you. But what I'm saying is, he did something like a man.
This is the man who managed Wizkid, Davido, Choma, Yanya, any big Nigerian artist, KC, passed through the hands of Paulo. So Paulo is a very enlightened man. He's the man behind Upfront and Personal, all those Nigerian concerts abroad. This is the man, not chairman, now my elder brother. It's just that we need that paper, so I call her name. Now my elder, now my born. So he's now in there behind flavor, as they say. I'm so now in the, I don't even fit. Just think of any big Nigerian artist. If they don't pass through Paulo Hana, like Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, all the DJs, now through in hand they pass. So he is someone who is giving us first-hand information about you because he knows you. I've only met you once in my life with Obi Kubana, when Obi Kubana was launching Odogu Bitters. We took a picture. That time I've met him. AGK Bedilo, send me request. Everybody that wants to come in live, send me request. And preferably, please, I would love it if you are Igbo. Because this matter, na Igbo matter. Yoruba man, no you understand that.
Oh, come on, hello. Turn up. Follow.
Follow.
Fine, bro.
This is traditional. This is local. This is. That's why I am here. They want to kill you for me. I don't know why. He let that claim his son. He did something bad. Yes. We are all not, are we angels who never do something wrong?
It's not something bad, it's a mistake, Paulo.
It's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
It's a mistake. And that mistake he want to, he just want to
close ears here because there's tradition.
Educate talk so that they can understand you well.
Good evening, educate.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, I am from Imo State. I am from Imo State. Both parents from Imo State. What I understand, from experience, I have uncles who have you know, even my father had a child outside wedlock, but coincidentally or unfortunately, in this circumstance, my half brother is from Akwa Ibom State. I mean, was a Calabar woman. But in Igbo land, what you do is, like everybody have said, once you impregnate a woman outside of wedlock, automatically the family of the woman owns the child. They don't even know you. They don't even care about you. You understand? Until you show up, step up to the plate to do the traditional thing. There are rites you must perform. Okay. Now, what I am saying is that because the confusing thing here is that you said that the woman, this child born by so lady, his second wife. Now that's where the problem lies. So automatically, what the people want to know is that did he do this right to claim the child, or performing this right to assume ownership of the child? Is it automatic that doing the rights also means marrying the woman? Because there are two different things. Understand? Do you understand? So now, what I see is maybe in Anabra's tradition, it is automatic. It's this one and the same thing. Meaning that if he does not marry that woman, automatically, if he does, in the end, if he does not marry that woman and somebody else goes to marry that woman, that person will have to return some of those things, or those things he did. The new husband, prospective husband. Do you understand? For instance, you impregnate a woman outside wedlock, all right, and then you go to perform those rites, and then you take the woman. The woman becomes your wife, like it is in the case of you here. And now I want to go and marry that same woman. Then I will have to return everything that you have given that woman. If it's in line with what I am thinking. But if it means that performing the rite means that the wife is owner of the child, becomes the used wife automatically, well, that should be Anambra's tradition. Because in our tradition, you perform the rite, you take the child becomes yours. You're now recognized as the bona fide father of the child. But it does not mean that you are the woman becomes your wife automatically. So I don't know what you did. Maybe he married the woman alongside, or has he accepted? Do you understand what I'm saying? That me coming to claim my child also mean marrying the mother. Do you understand what I'm saying, Freeze? Is it clear what I'm saying? Do you understand?
Logic class here.
Paulo.
Yes, I hear what you are saying. As far as I know, he went and do traditional things he's supposed to do as an black person to claim his
yes.
And that's why he announced whatever he announced. But listen, I know that this kind of mistake happens all the time, and it's a mistake that he don't know what to do, and he don't know where to start. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it is to make sure that son answer name.
Yes. But that Paulo, does this thing also mean those rights? Does it mean, okay, he does those rights so that the son answers his name? Does it also mean that automatically the woman will also answer his name, meaning that he has married them? Because
exactly. Announce her as his second wife. That is.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
can I
say
contribute something?
I missed that. I didn't hear that.
Okay.
Part.
I'm from Anambra State, Idemili to be precise.
Okay.
From a royal home.
Okay.
This kind of incidents now have happened in my own family. My uncle.
Okay.
Even right now, they are still on it. He had a child out of wedlock.
Okay.
When the woman told him that he's pregnant, that she's pregnant, then the only thing that my father told him then and my grandfather was the two families have to meet each other and have a dialogue. Wishes. He stood up to his mistake and accepted the baby. So he don't want to marry the woman. It is not more. So the family said he have to take care of the woman and the baby until the woman put to bed. Now he make it clear to the kinsmen that this is my child. Everybody in the village knows this is the child. When the child grew up to 6 years, the mother was, suitors were coming for the mother's hand in marriage. That was when she returned the child to the father. He did not marry the woman. It is not must he have to pay the bride price, because automatically if you pay the bride price of the woman, she cannot marry. This is your wife.
That's the okay.
So
Freeze.
If the father of Fuledoshe did not go with him to pay the bride price,
yes,
he knows the tradition. But he don't want to accept the tradition because he wants to marry the girl. Not that he's claiming the child.
He wanted to Freeze.
If he wants to claim the child,
yes,
he will go for the dialogue between the two families.
Follow. You know what I'm thinking here?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, for instance, let's assume that if this second wife, for instance, was maybe like his house girl. Please pardon me, pardon this perspective. What if it was like his house girl? He had a little dark corner with his house girl, and she became pregnant, and then had this baby. Will it be the same thing? Will he come out proudly and say, "Okay, born by my second wife"?
That was when he will claim that was when he will go for agreements.
He you
understand?
House girl. Freeze, you understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying to you. What I'm trying to say to you, it depends on who. If the girl is well known and well rich, and say, if you are not paying my bride price and everything, you are not taking my son. It can happen. It can happen.
Yeah, so
and it's like if the woman can say, I'm not listening to you till you pay my bride price and do it professionally the way it's supposed to be. It can happen.
Yes, but that depends. If the woman is insisting that the man have to pay her bride price before he can claim a child, who is at risk? It is the woman.
Of course.
Because the man might not love you.
What I'm trying to say is it can go other way, but the only thing is, in our own tradition, before you claim that child, you must do something. I don't know whether we can call it a tradition, but you must do something.
It's a dialogue. That's what I'm saying. It's a dialogue.
Yes.
That this is between the family, the kinsmen, and the man's family. Okay? There will be a way. This is to notify the village and the community that this child belongs to the blood of their land. And then they will have, whenever this child grows up, even if what is going to act in this issue, the lady involved, she needs that marriage. And that is why, because the relationship have been going on years. So she need that marriage.
You are not sure about that one. That is online.
It's not because of the child. Because she has child for other men.
You are not sure. That one. I don't think the relationship is even up to 3 months. Listen, that one. I talked to my man.
Was born last year.
I talked to my man. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Nobody. I'm a human being as well. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, that even if you make a mistake,
anybody that says that are doing, they know whether it's that.
It can happen to anybody.
It can happen to anybody.
Okay, Daddy Paulo, let's be clear here now. Daddy Paulo, now let's be clear now. If it is you that make this mistake, will you disregard your parents? Your own father that is into tradition, will you disregard him?
Because, listen, everybody has their own ways to listen.
He's a man of his own now.
I must make sure I bring my son or my daughter to be, do you understand what whatever it takes, I will do.
Whether or not his father,
daughter or my son bear my name. I have made the mistake now. What did I go to do? I don't make the mistake. The mistake has already happened. I need my son to come to me. So I can take care of, and he usually has money to take care of his children. But telling me that they have less they know
yes,
each other for
he
6
has
years.
money to take that, but you know, he's a public figure. In this kind of scenario now, he's not supposed to come out on social media to put it up the same way he put it up. Did you understand where?
Listen,
The public
there's
is
a
not
blog.
against him
Listen,
getting married.
so that
Nobody is
say,
against him
it's
getting
better.
married.
2 weeks ago, there's a blog shouting about this. There's a blog want to say the story the way they want to say it.
Now the
he
blog
come
will
out,
use it as a big
and
story.
that's why he come out and say,
if it doesn't break the news himself, so he broke it. He made it public
yes,
himself,
and that's
so
really
that nobody will hold him to ransom or try to,
Daddy Paulo, if I'm your daughter,
if I'm
your daughter, Daddy, if I'm your daughter, and this kind of a thing happened, and then I came to you as my dad, and I told you this happened. My own husband I'm living with on the same roof, I did not know what happened. Then it breaks like this on social media. Is it a respect to me or disrespect to me?
I believe that. Listen, I believe that internally, the wife and the UL have the woman. Nobody will be happy. The wife is not happy. What happened? It's a letdown. You understand what I'm saying? But I know they have spoke about it. They have talked about it. But the most important thing I can guarantee you right now is, if that gist your lover or whoever gist whatever want to showcase UL the way UL cannot showcase himself. That's why UL come outside and say, listen,
yes,
I mess up.
Did you know that? But Daddy, did you know that this thing now discourage a lot of youths? That the phrase, this thing discourage a lot of youths. Because why I said that now is, you as a man, you came out of the social media, you claim that this woman stands with you when you have nothing. And then you have something, you remember to make that mistake. Now, are you trying now? Which this thing that happened? Even me, I'm even afraid of standing for a man when a man don't have anything.
Let me tell you something.
Madam, people make mistakes now. People
every
make
time.
mistakes. It doesn't matter.
Yes, he made a mistake. He made a mistake. But how did you handle the mistake?
He made a mistake. He still come out and say that my wife is still my wife, my number one in this world. You want him to die?
No.
If you
love your wife, if a man loves a woman, that is why I always said it. We ladies, when we love a man, we go extra mile. Why is it that when a man will tell a woman, I love you, I love you, if you love someone, will you ever think of hurting that person?
Madam, but do you mean that women don't hurt their husbands?
The mistake.
No, are you telling
Wait,
me?
Even if the mistake has been done, the mistake has been done, but how did he handle it?
You haven't made mistakes. Are you telling me you never make mistakes?
Daddy, I made a mistake. I used to make mistakes, but it depends on how I handle my mistake.
Listen,
everybody makes mistakes.
Yes.
Okay?
How did you handle it? Is the next question.
That's what he did. He handled it the way he feels.
A public figure. You should know he's not a banker. He
did not handle it well, Dad. He did not handle it well. No, he did not handle it well. Everybody make mistakes.
And
the next question is, how did you handle your mistake? How did you tidy your fuck up? That is the next question. Because he did not handle it properly because we all the youth, we look up to, he has a lot of people looking up to him.
Let me bring somebody else, darling sister, so we can have more.
Why are they looking up to him? The Bible says that the arm of flesh will always fail us.
He's a mentor to a lot of
you is human being, his flesh and blood. The scripture says the arm of flesh will always fail us. You cannot put your trust and look up to any man. Because we are flesh and blood, we always make mistakes. You understand? Yeah. So we are not God. You can't look up to me. Don't look at. Why do you look up to celebrities? People who are struggling, they have their own issues, they have their own problems in life. You're looking up to them. If you look up to them, well, whatever you see, you take. But yes, if something happened, if he impregnated a woman mistakenly and he apologized and decided to do the right thing, I think we shouldn't hold him to judgment. It's the same way if a woman makes the same mistake, we should also pardon the woman and and not hold anybody to judgment. Honestly.
They will not pardon the woman, no.
I am saying that the woman should be pardoned. I am not saying I'm saying they should, because everybody, every human being made of flesh and blood, we make mistakes. We are vulnerable to mistakes.
Yeah.
We are. We can make mistakes. We you can't say, oh, because he came to the social media. He's an entertainer. His life, he's living in a fishbowl. He's swimming in a fishbowl, as the white man says. As a public figure, your life is out there for scrutiny and everything. So if he doesn't come out to say it, the blogs will still report it. The media will still, then it will become, a big deal. But he just came out and said, oh, this is what happened. And I am responsible for it. So I don't see.
All right, guys. We have a sociologist. His name is Mike. Just joined us. Please feel me, Paulo.
Yeah, that is
Michael.
Please.
Frills.
Yeah.
Wing.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah, hi.
Not vex, so at the length.
Is he an Igbo man?
Michael.
Yes, I'm an Igbo man from Anambra.
From Anambra, okay.
Yes,
Okay,
that lady is just my sister. You know, Daddy Freeze. Igbo people has a very rich culture.
Yes.
There is no issue that pertain man and woman and family that does not have a procedure already laid down how we resolve it. In this matter, and in Igbo culture generally, like what Paulo is saying, it is not the sperm that impregnates a child that owns a child in Igbo land. That's why I want to shock you. Do you know that in Igbo land that a woman can marry a woman and have children for the family if that family does not have a son? So it's not the sperm. Want to claim that child is what makes you the owner, not.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
The question is going to claim the child. Does it automatically mean that you're marrying the mother?
I still believe that you must marry the mother before you claim that. Anyway, let Michael say. Michael is my senior colleague. You can now tell me whether I'm making mistake as well.
What Paulo is saying is 100% correct.
Yes.
If you don't pay a dowry, in fact, it is hotter when that family does not have enough children, like sons in their family. And if they get that one, they can decide not to accept from you again and tell you to marry the girl and start giving birth. But this one is their own first. If they don't have a living son, it's our tradition. That's why sometimes they can have a family that has like 4 kids.
So automatically,
can decide to keep
impregnating a girl means
so
marrying the girl.
Give birth to children that will carry on the name of the family before getting married.
Wow.
That girl can give birth to like 2, 3 boys and later get married. Even if you are the one that impregnated the girl for those children, you won't take them. So long as it's not paid bride price, you won't take them.
Yes.
That's
I
our
know
tradition.
that for sure. I am 100%. That one is the one I know. If you don't
That's
pay
our
bride price,
tradition.
they are not. That's
Do you know
never
that you
answer
are married
your
to an
question.
Igbo woman, right?
Huh?
You are married to an Igbo woman, right?
Yes.
Me?
No, that is Freeze.
Freeze.
Yes.
Freeze, you are married to an Igbo woman, right? Anambra, very good. Let me tell you one thing. If that woman ran away from your house and say he's not doing again, and they did not return the bride price, if that woman have children, you have right to claim those children because they've not returned your money. That is our tradition. So it's not Igbo culture is complex, but it's very simple. So you don't know what to do. It's not about sentiment. If you actually want to claim that child, especially, I don't know the family where the woman come from. I don't know if they are lacking children, because sometimes the whole thing centers on the family of the woman. They decide what they want. They can decide to give you if they want. They can decide not to give you in some cases.
No,
they can.
No.
They
I don't agree with that.
You don't know that you can go to pay bride price and that family will say they are collecting bride price only on the lady, not for the child. Now that the child has already been born.
No. They are,
go and ask your father. If you
they
go
are right. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that you have to perform certain rights? Listen,
my dear. If that family has no son, if that family has no son, and God do it for them, and they have this one, if you are coming to marry that girl, they are giving you the girl without the child. That is the tradition. Ask your father or an elder.
No, because you know why?
Paulo, am I lying?
In performing,
this one pass me though. This one pass me, but I know what you are saying makes sense. Yes.
Follow.
Yes.
Follow. Imana in if you men aladina isi oye mutara nwotu aha outside person wey born pikin so out of wedlock. You want to perform the right. It's not exclusively the dowry of the woman that you will do. There are also rights for that child that you perform.
The only thing that guarantees your rights as the owner of a child is the dowry. Every other thing is secondary.
Simple.
Every other thing is secondary. You can pay the dowry and go. After 20 years, 30 years,
I will come out and put another person. But I am 100% right what I say. You will want the son to.
You cannot take somebody's. You cannot take somebody's child.
My dear, what I'm telling
we have claimed.
You can go and research. I'm telling you what I know. You can research somebody's child.
Why would they say no? Unless you didn't. You want me to tell you history?
My dear, if this family is looking for a son to carry out the lineage, and this woman happens to give them to a child, they will keep hold to that son, and it's their right. Go and ask questions. This is Igbo tradition.
Yes.
That's what I'm telling you now. Please. When they don't have a son,
let me leave you guys.
I'm going somewhere. This one is not for marriage.
Thank you. We'll talk again.
Follow.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys. Since Paulo has gone, I think I might as well just end the session here. Now, my problem with you is not the polygamy, is how he handles things. We are tired of leaders who don't know how to handle situations.
No, the way he handled it was very, very wrong.
We are just coming out of NSAS. NSAS was, in my opinion, not handled well. Our current leadership is struggling in the regards of emotional intelligence. I am not stupid. I know Nigeria is a wealthy country. I know these are our leaders in whatever way they can. They might not have gotten the formula. They are not just, they are working. But the problem is they are not carrying the people acting well. Why are we choosing somebody like Yo? Because he is young. And by the dynamics of his youth, we expect that he will be able to manage crisis well, especially when we are relatable. Nobody's going to judge you for having a side chick. Nobody's going to judge you for having a child out of wedlock. Nobody's going to judge you for having a second wife.
Daddy Freeze, there is something I want to ask you. I want to ask you something.
Yes.
You know that this child is like almost 5 months or something, which we did not know. I think what throw you off balance is the what Gist Lover broadcasted or what they posted before he now came out.
I don't know why.
I think if Gist Lover hadn't broadcast that news, I don't think you will post what maybe he will just come out the way he did. I think that Gist Lover news was what threw him off balance. Because this guy is not today they give birth to this child. It's more than 4 months. And the pregnancy takes like 9 months. So he has been managing it on his own. But it's happened that maybe the news leaked and Gist Lover captured the news. Immediately, already the news is now in a public space. So he just feels that maybe me coming out to own up to it is the best for me to do. So we don't know the pressure. Maybe when he must have seen that news in Gist Lover's page, that must have thrown him off balance. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
You know what? Regardless of what,
hold on, we're back to still fine babe who is now bringing her mother, her 90-year-old mother, a 90-year-old,
okay,
the custodian of the culture. So, Mama, good morning.
Mama say good morning.
Morning.
So,
Mama.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay. Obuluna. Freeze, I have to, first of all, I have to say that this last caller, the sociologist, was very right. If you if you are pregnant outside wedlock, and your people has to, your family has to decide whether to allow the man to marry you child or not. If they allow you to, that they broke my tradition. But let me ask my mom, Mama. See where na mmadụ. Etu akata madim no. Na otubalu. Nwa anwa otubalu onye ahụ ime n'ilo. O mara omeghe ego n'isi ya. Nwa ahụ ya bụ nwa ya. Na oyeje kpọrọ nwa si na nwa bụ nwa ya ebe omeghe ego n'isi ya.
Ihe mere ebe na ọ bụrụ na ọ na dị ime owere m ya na ya na-akwụbe ka ha bụrụ di na nwunye.
Di m ka nna agwa gị ọtụgba mmadụ ime n'ilo.
Ọtụgba mmadụ ilo.
Ime n'ilo. Chere ka abịa ka mmajụ ya nke anwa. Ọtụbalụ mmadụ ime. Na-ese na ọtụbalụ nwaanyị ọzọ ime n'ilo.
Ọ chọghị ịnụ ya.
Ọ chọghị nwa nwa ya bụ nwa ya na ọ bụ na o meghe ego n'isi ya.
Ọ bụghị nwa ya.
Okay. The first question is this. If, let's say my husband impregnates a lady outside our marriage, is he gonna claim the child? My mother said no, because he has not done any dowry on the head. That's the first question.
Your mother said the child is not his.
No,
because it's outside wedlock.
Yes.
Not that is he going to claim the child. She said the child automatically is not his.
It's not his, yes.
Yeah.
What? Because there's no dowry. Okay.
Yep.
That the family of the lady is the owner of the child. Okay. Mama, see where you na omugo nwa nwa. Ojebezi ije no nwa ya hotubali mama nwa ya nwa amugo nwa amu. Oya no nwa ya no kukukuru nwa ya.
Mba.
Wait.
Ọ bụrụ nwaanyị ọnụ ọdị ebe a ga-eje mere ego ebe nne na nna m nke nwaanyị.
Okay. Ọ bụrụ that na si wee akịta etu akịta di m nọkịta ọtụba mmadụ ime emechaa ọmụọ nwa anwa ọ chọzie ka o je kute nwa anwa jezie je nụọ nwaanyị nwe ya bụ na nwaanyị mụrụ ya nwa anwa ọ ya kpọrọ nwaanyị kpọrọ nwa na ọ bụrụ na ndị be nke nwaanyị jụ na
sorry my sister, hold on. The question the way you're asking it, this is how you phrase the question. He actually abuna owo na ochi ji kuru nwa ya owu iwu megide na ya anu nne nwa ahụ tupu okporo nwa ya, meaning that must she marry going to claim the child until that he must also marry the mother, because these are two things. So that's why you should
ask me the question again. Let me ask her, because she's 90.
Ask her. No, speak it
in English so that other people will understand.
No, I will translate. I will of course, I will interpret.
Okay.
If not iwo megidere no ya alunne ya o ya nunne nwa ahu tupu okporo nwa, meaning that if he decides to go and claim this child that was gotten out of wedlock, is it compulsory that he must marry the wife or do traditional rites, dowry, pay dowry, like as if he's married the woman before he's allowed to take his child? Or can he just go do certain rites and take the child as the father of the child and keep the wife?
The right starts with bride price. There is no certain right.
Okay, Mama. See where na di motoba mmadụ ime n'ilo ọmụọ nwa anwa then di me wee jee ije ka o kuru nwa ya ndị be nke nwaanyị anyị akpọnye nwa ka ọ hapụ ịnụ nwaanyị ahụ ọ tụbara ime.
Ama akpọnye nwa
My mom said that they will not release the child without dowry. They will not.
Please,
they will
like
not release the child.
what I'm telling you, I'm speaking as an Igbo man, and I'm speaking as
they will not release the child. I don't. Freeze. Do you have any other question?
In this matter, I have explained it to you before now. Family of the family where the woman comes from has the sole responsibility to decide on what they want. Like what I told you before, I give you emphasis. If it's a family that has plenty of sons and children, they are not lacking when it comes to children. They can allow you to marry that child, perform some rights, and take the son. But if they are lacking sons, maybe they don't have a son, a male child in their family. My brother, you are paying bride price for the girl, not
for the woman.
Son.
Thank you.
Finish. So is there? You can ask your father. I told you this.
I'm from Anocha local government of Anambra State, and my husband is from Anocha too.
Family. So it depends on the lack. Because in our culture, if a woman gave birth to 4 girls,
you're talking about peculiar cases where the woman family,
one of the girls, will stay back and give birth. I really appreciate all of you. Michael, the sociologist, she fine babe, who brought her mother and her mother-in-law both above 81, 83, the other one 90. Ejike Mbedilo, my brother for the last 15 years, and also Paul Okoye.
Paulo, the father.
I take this because whether you guys realize it or not, we have brought a perspective to the issue on ground. A lot of people are now going to understand that, oh wow, y'all really wanted his son, and there's no way he could have gotten his son if he didn't pay dowry for the mother.
No way.
So we are all on that. So we forgive it. Before y'all case file now 100, it don't reduce now, reach 60. The problem with that 60, we say y'all need to go learn emotional intelligence. You should have come to the, you see, when you are coming, it's better not to come to the public than to come to the public and come and show arrogance. In my
opinion, he was quite arrogant about
arrogance. This thing that Michael, Paulo, that they explained, y'all could have done this even in Igbo language. That look, for my son's sake, I had to marry the woman. It's a mistake.
Yes, I think that would be better.
As in the way this one, it can't remain for his hand. And as the president of a country, you are going to deal with emotional matters. How
Freeze,
Igbo?
Freeze, it's we know it's pressure. Maybe he's going through a lot. You understand? And he needed to make this. And like I said, like you see one thing with like an average Igbo man, when you do something, he's done the right thing. He has settled with the families, like that lady said earlier on. He has sorted himself out with the family. So he doesn't really feel the need to start, responding and pandering to everybody in the social media. What?
But freeze. You did not throw party marrying that second wife. I don't think he throws party.
No, he just did the right. He just did the right.
That. Apart from that, it was lit. So I'm not saying that what he did is good. Like me, marrying one is difficult. So I'm not even ready to make them two. One is too difficult to marry, not talk of two. But it is your right to marry more than one wife in our culture. That is one. Two, the way he marries the woman, I don't think it's too elaborate to spite on the first wife. It's just that for social media and the age we are in, nobody will know. It's social media that make people to know. So I'm trying to put myself in your shoe. I equally know that
the first wife now being an innocent woman who has sacrificed. And when people read what you wrote about the woman last year and all of that, people are angry. But hey, the man has made a mistake. And if he needs that child, it's now that he will start. Because not when the family of the woman finish training the child will come. No.
Michael, my advice to y'all is let him come and train himself. I will interview him for free.
He's too hot for now. Allow him to cool off first. Maybe he will. I believe Yo is a very vibrant guy. I know he will come. But
now, I remember saying go cool off. You don't they ask for presidential nominee form?
He has to continue living his life now. You know, the whole tension is too much.
The wrong guys. So that's my problem. Handle no, you can marry 4 wives, so all we care. Just let it be known that you love your wife. Let it be known that I don't. You see, let me tell you, you be celeb, you know, be politician. No. The highest celeb, say RMD for Nigeria, I mean the highest. If you want to enter politics, go enter from ground. You know, go enter from Buhari vice president too. You are entering politics. People want to trust you. We're not watching television now. We want to trust you with our votes, our mandate. We want to trust with the unity of our people. We want to trust you with the future of the next generation. We don't want you to come and not be able to manage it and come and tell us, hey, don't do it, that will happen. No. Emotional intelligence is lacking in this particular situation. And we serve more from a political figure. That's just my issue here. I'm ready to vote for y'all. I'm ready to campaign for him. I just want him to do the right thing. Show the people that he's emotionally intelligent.
Well, maybe you know nobody's perfect.
Please, this thing is not easy at this point. Believe me.
It's not easy.
With the way,
it's not easy.
You know,
Please, it's
in
not
that,
easy.
go to his comment section. That singular post has over 60,000 comments, and
it's
most
not
of
easy,
them
my
are
brother.
bashing.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not
and
easy.
Believe me, from the family he comes from, he's not even the first, second, third child, and your ranking as if he's the first son that did this thing now. He only has one person to explain to, his father. That is our culture.
Yeah.
But now, his own explanation to his elder brother, the second one, I think he's the third child, if not the last born of this. So the pressure is too much. If he's the first child, the only person that can question him on this matter, that his own explanation is only his father. Every other person has. But now, the father is angry.
The pressure is too much.
That one is angry. The pressure is coming from that angle.
His wife is not happy. It's not easy.
Man, please, we should take it easy on this guy.
Baba wants this second wife more than even the child. And this second wife, now put down for the Paulo. No be saying one pay down the claim.
I cannot say that. I don't know.
Nobody is sure. We are not sure. We are not sure.
Bless you.
All right.
Okay. Everyone else on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. God bless you. Thank you all so much. We've learned a lot today. We had custodians of the Igbo culture, old and young. Our oldest guest today was 90 years old. Our youngest was the young lady, I think, Samaria, who's probably in her 30s because she looks young. We also had another like in her 20s. So, yeah, and everybody here that spoke today was Igbo. So not a Hausa dissecting Igbo or Yoruba dissecting Igbo. We had the opportunity of experiencing the rich Anambra culture. And I do believe this video needs to be shared. So
yes,
what our culture really is. It's not easy to get all these Igbo people to come together, speak Igbo, you understand, and explain our culture. And if my anger against y'all was used to 60, simply by this explanation, that could have come from his own accountability and emotional intelligence from our leaders is my elections. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless. AGK, me and you go still yarn. Love you all.